The new prehistoric update added tons of new seeds and pets into Grow a Garden, including loads of new money-making methods and glitches. Like this one right here, where if I place hedgehogs down with the new dino horn and pair it with this secret pet that brings everything together, I can make billions off of one plant. And that's only one of the few OP money-making methods I'm going to be covering in this video. So make sure to watch till the end because the methods get crazier and crazier as the video goes on. All right, but in order to actually like do prehistoric glitches, I kind of need prehistoric plants first. And because I don't feel like grinding out this event for the next 100 hours in order to get a few seed packs, we're gonna dust off the old credit card and buy some Robux. All right, and I just purchased $50 worth of Robux, so I should be able to get multiple packs. Here we go. So we have 20 exotic seed packs. And if I somehow don't get the plants I want, I might actually crash out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got literally nothing. So here we go with another 10 exotic seed packs. All right, here we go, guys. We really need the firefly fern or a few more horned dino shroom seeds. Please, game, please. I don't know why I've been getting so many stone bites. What is this? Oh my gosh, let's go. Fossil light. Let's go. Okay, we need that for the video. That's huge. All right, now the pet we need in order to bring everything together for this video is this little dude right here, the triceratops. If you look at his ability, he speeds up 3 plants by 30 minutes every 3 minutes. I really hope I read that right. Either way though, he is absolutely broken when used properly. And thankfully, he doesn't have that low of a chance to hatch from a dinosaur egg. It's around a 33% chance to get him, which is honestly on the higher end. However, that does mean we have to grind out a few dinosaur eggs. All right, and here we are. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, there we go. All of our dinosaur eggs are finally ready to be hatched. And what we're going for is a triceratops. We really need this pet. And we should be able to get it from these two. We have a very, very, very high likelihood. So let's see. Here we go. Please. Come on. Oh, we didn't get it. Oh God. Okay, well at least maybe the ones we got were good. Maybe the ones we got were good. You never know. You never know. All right, what does this one do? What does this one do? Okay, so it just duplicates fruits. Okay, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. And then what does the other one do? It just gives a movement speed boost. Yeah, that's pretty mid. I can't even lie. Now we do have another egg ready right here. So let's pick that up and trade in another one of our pets. And I think I'm just gonna trade in this brown mouse. It really doesn't matter. So here we go. Take this pet, and I'm gonna go straight back to my garden, put down this dinosaur egg. And we really need this to be a triceratops. Our luck is kind of bad right now, I can't even lie. And now it's really just a waiting game of me grinding out these dinosaur eggs and grinding out quests and hopefully getting the triceratops. It does have a really common spawn rate, so I'll be kind of shocked if I don't get it, but I'm not too worried. Oh, we also have this ancient seed pack right here. Let's see. What do we get? What do we get? Nice. Okay, another horned dino shroom with. That's actually huge. Okay, because now that means we have 2 horned dino shroom seeds. Yeah, right here. We have 2 horned dino shroom seeds. And the best part is if we can get 3, this method becomes absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just gonna quick cut to me getting the triceratops, and then we'll start running our first broken money-making method. All right, I better get it here or I honestly might just crash out. Like, please, I just need the triceratops. Come on, please. Yes! Oh my gosh, thank God. Okay, we can finally start with our OP money-making methods. That is amazing. Thank God we got that. I literally spent the past day farming dinosaur eggs. I have opened like 9 of these, and I haven't gotten a triceratops until now. All right, oh, that is amazing though. Thank God. I really don't have to touch this event ever again. All right, and we finally got the triceratops. We can now do the method that you guys have literally been waiting for the entire video. And the first plant we're going to be doing this method on is this plant right here, the horned dino shroom seed. If you look it up on the wiki, this is technically a prickly plant, which means hedgehogs actually affect its size. Meaning, if we run the method that I showed off in my last video and the new triceratops, these plants get massive. Now, our main goal for the video is to beat these elephant ears in size and price. And trust me, you'll want to stay till the end because we'll eventually be unlocking the bone blossom and making trillions off of a single plant. But either way, let's get straight into this method. All right, now we're gonna have to destroy all of the plants in our garden except for our elephant ears because let's be real, I'm not doing that for content. Okay, there's a lot of things I'll do, but I am not destroying the literal infinite money generator. So we'll get rid of all of our strawberries right here and all of our blueberries. Boom, just like that. And now what we need to do is grab all of our hedgehogs. So we have all of our hedgehogs hedgehogs right here, and we need to place down 5 of them. So 3, 4, and 5. Now we go over here and grab our triceratops. And now what we do is we get our horned dino shroom seeds. So boom, here we go. We got our horned dino shroom seeds. And we're gonna place them down in the middle of the map, right here. Just like that. We want them all to be next to each other. Really, really, really close. Now we're gonna get our watering can out. So just like this. And these should grow in pretty quickly. And by the way, if you guys want to do this, just make sure to follow along, because that honestly is a pretty simple method to make trillions in this game. So essentially, we just grow our dino shrooms to as large as we possibly can. And now we wait 2 minutes, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing next. Also, I'm going to be completely honest, I haven't even tried this method fully out yet on these plants. However, I have seen videos of them, and people are selling these plants for trillions. So you know that I have to try this. And I am pretty sure it'll work really, really well. As you can see, these dino shrooms are already growing in massive because of all the hedgehogs around it, which is honestly kind of shocking. We haven't even put down our sprinklers. But as you can see, the triceratops has 39 seconds left. And what we need to do is we need to grab our shovel right here. And essentially the small ones that we don't want, we're just gonna get rid of them. So get rid of that one and get rid of that one. Now we're gonna place down our master, advanced, godly, and basic sprinkler. And now when the triceratops activates its ability, this will be absolutely huge. So here we go. We have 5 seconds left. We have 5 seconds left, and you guys will see the magic happen. This gets crazy. Look at that. Look how crazy those are. You gotta admit, that is absolutely insane. And let's get out our magnifying glass to see how much these are worth. And if this is worth over 10 million base, it's better than these elephant ears. 7 million. That is crazy for only a legendary fruit. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but later in the video, we're gonna be growing even more horned dino shrooms and bone blossoms that are nearly 3 times the size of the plants you see in this video. It gets absolutely crazy. So make sure to stick around. But either way, on to the next method. So essentially, we're going to be doing this on 3 plants. The firefly fern, and as you saw earlier in the intro, the fossil light. And because the triceratops affects 3 plants at once, this method works really, really, really well. And it's super efficient. So I'm going to quick get on my main account so I can set this up. Because essentially, I'm going to be placing sprinklers on my main account while the triceratops does everything else on my alt account. So here we go. I'm going to place my fossil light and firefly fern seeds, and essentially what we do is we grab all of our mooncats. So we get a load of mooncats right here, and this method is a lot harder to pull off. However, if you do it, you can get some crazy expensive fruits. So as you can see, we have all of our mooncats down. So first things first, you place down your triceratops, and then what we do is we wait till 1 minute and 15 seconds to place down all of our mooncats, and then I'll show you what happens next. All right, here we go. I placed down all of my mooncats, and now we're gonna see where they sleep, and we have to move everything to that place and then place down all of our big sprinklers. And I only have 1 master left on this account. However, my other accounts still have more. So we're gonna place this down right here, and then we want to get the rest of our sprinklers in our inventory with our trowel. And this timing does get a bit tight. First things first, however, we do have to collect all of these on the tree, so that way we don't grow like massive nothing burgers. And now we have a bit of time left, around 19 seconds, to try to make this work. And normally you want to place your master sprinkler in the middle of this area so that it gets affected by everything. However, this time I don't think it will. We just put this right here, our godly sprinkler down, our advanced, our basic, and then we trowel all of these into here, just like so. And wow, okay, it didn't even hit the fossil light. This stupid T-Rex is not doing its job, bro. All right, and that one I kind of messed up on, but you get the general concept. Essentially, you want to wait till your mooncats sleep, place sprinklers around them, and then quickly move everything over to the mooncats. It's a bit complicated. The timings are really tight. But because the Triceratops has such a low cooldown, you can get away with only using a few sprinklers, and honestly, it just lasts a really long time. So we're gonna pick up all of these firefly ferns, and I'm pretty sure some of these will be absolutely huge. Now I am gonna reclaim one of these firefly ferns because I just want to make sure that all of these get affected, because I know the elephant ear does take up one of the uses from the Triceratops. So I'm gonna get rid of one of the firefly ferns and keep running the method, and I'll just cut to when I get something good. And oh my gosh, look how massive these firefly ferns are. That is crazy. I mean, look at the size of that. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get a magnifying glass out and see how much this is worth. Nearly 10 million. Crazy. That's actually the price of some of these elephant ears, which is insane to think about. We're gonna keep this one right here, and I'm honestly gonna favorite it. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I proceeded to run this method for the next few hours, and honestly, I really didn't get anything that good. I did get a few firefly ferns with a base price of 15 million, but honestly, the fossilite felt really overrated. Even while spamming master sprinklers, mooncats, and the new OP triceratops, I literally couldn't get a base price over 5 million shekels. So in my eyes, the horned dino shroom and firefly fern are way better than the fossilite, which is kind of crazy considering how rare the fossilite is. And because I don't want to waste your time playing all the clips of me just getting these mid plants, I'm gonna cut straight to the actual meat of the video, where I literally destroy my entire garden in order to grow bone blossoms and horned dino shrooms that are literally worth trillions. Like the horned dino shrooms I showed earlier in the video pale in comparison to these dino shrooms. I genuinely think I grew a world record dino shroom. I'm probably gonna put it up on the screen, but it literally covers the entire map. So if you want to see that, make sure to stay till the end, because this video gets so much crazier than I would have ever imagined. So first things first, we're actually gonna need to sell some of our pets. So let's pick up our dog right here. Let's see, what pets can we sell? So let's get rid of this one right here, this dog, and then let's sell my wasp as well. And we're just gonna quickly sell a load of these. Get rid of my seagull, get rid of my bunny. I don't even know why I have this. Get rid of my golden lab. Why do I have some of these? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, that should be good. Now let's go back to our garden, and we need to trade with our other account, mainly our mooncats. That is super important for what we're doing. Okay, now I get on my other account and accept all of these. All right, here we go. Accept that right now. All right, and now I have all 5 of my mooncats transferred over, and now I can do the literal unthinkable to my garden. I'm gonna be reclaiming this entire thing just to use the most recent bone blossom and try to get it as large as I possibly can. Literally, my entire garden is about to get deleted. So, please like and subscribe for my suffering. I am literally deleting every single plant in my garden. And it starts with the 99 reclaimers I have been saving up for. And this is gonna hurt a bit. This is gonna hurt a bit. But I'm gonna be reclaiming a majority of my garden and destroying a lot of these plants as well, because I don't need this golden pineapple. Gone. I don't need this golden blueberry. All of these are gone. I don't need any of them. Let's see, this apple tree. Oh, this mango tree. I don't need it, bro. I don't need it. Apples, get them out of here. What's this? High fruit? I will actually take a high fruit. They're pretty good. All right, what else do we got? Coconut, dragon fruit, cacao. I don't really need any of these. All right, actually, first things first, let me claim my entire garden. I don't want to just like lose out on money. So I'm going to claim everything. It's really not going to be anything compared to the trillions of dollars I have, but you never know. This is actually huge though, like low key. I was expecting this video to get ruined, but oh my gosh, they finally re-enabled pet trading. Yeah, it's kind of funny like how little that stuff is worth compared to like how much money I have in my purse. Like, yeah, it's worth something, but compared to like the amount of money I actually have, 67 billion is essentially pennies to me. 15 billion. I don't think I'm gonna make really anything from this, but I might as well try. I'll cut to the final result, and honestly, I think we'll just cue a time lapse. Also, look at all of these tomatoes I have to get rid of. Oh my gosh. Yo, time lapse guy here. For some reason, you guys really liked this section in the last video. I guess it's because everyone's just listening to this video while they're playing the game. So, hi. How's it going? Are you guys having a great day? Just wanted to thank y'all for all the support on the last video. Like, it's low-key been insane. We went from 200 subscribers to 14,000 in a matter of 5 days. So thank you so much for that. It's actually ridiculous. I just removed a sugar apple. Well, it happens. It's not that big of a deal. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you like my content, because if you don't, you low-key might never see me again, and that'd be kind of unfortunate. So if you like my videos, just go down there and subscribe. We're trying to hit 100K, and if we could do that, that'd be pretty neat. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support, and back to the video. And there we go. Our entire garden is gone. That feels really weird, but there we go. I mean, if I type in seed, look how many seeds we have of just like everything. It's genuinely crazy. So we're not gonna go broke anytime soon. I'm not worried about that. And let's sell everything in our inventory. So boom, only 200 million. Yeah, I think we're cooked. I think we're kind of chopped, guys. But here we go. We pick up everything in our garden. And was that a level 53 starfish? How do I have this? What? Does that mean I can get an extra pet slot? Low-key? Oh my gosh, it needs to be level 75. Yeah, that's not happening for a while. All right, so now we can finally do the method on the bone blossom. And I am excited for this. This is going to be peak. So essentially, we just get all of our mooncats just like so. Let's place all of these down. And now we get 2 of our triceratops, because if we run multiple, it can actually like be a lot faster. So we're going to wait for this to hit 2 minutes and 13 seconds exactly. And then we place down our next triceratops. And then at 1 minute and 15 seconds, we place down our mooncats. That should work. I had to do a bit of math, but I think the timings line up perfectly if I do that. And we have, let's see how many master sprinklers we have. We have 11 master sprinklers. So we can do this for around an hour, and we should be able to get some crazy large bone blossoms. So here we go. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. There we go. Place that down. And now we wait for this to hit 1 minute and 15 seconds, and we place all of our mooncats. And we're essentially just going to be cycling for the next few minutes. All right, all of our mooncats are placed down, and now we actually have to get our bone blossom out. I'm kind of stupid for not doing this. I don't think the timings will line up now. Let's get our watering cans out. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to grow this fast enough. I think I kind of sold. I can't even lie. Let's just quickly get this to max growth first, though. Okay, I didn't even use sprinklers, and I just troweled it into this. How much are these worth? Oh my gosh. 9 mil and 8 mil base with no sprinklers? Wait, that is ridiculous. What? Oh my gosh, this might actually be better than Candy Blossom. All right, well, we're gonna run this with sprinklers next. And because we're on our main account, this should be really easy. Like, I'm not even lying. This should be pretty simple. All right, so we got 18 seconds. Here we go. We're gonna place everything right here. And these ones should be massive if this ability activates in time. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, those are huge. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. How much are these worth? That is 17 million base. That is 14 million base. 10 million base. Oh my, wait, okay, no, wait, these are actually broken. Bone Blossom is actually ridiculous. Now, obviously, I proceeded to run this method for around another hour, and I think I used nearly 8 master sprinklers, and I'll quickly show you the results right here, but I got some crazy massive Bone Blossoms. This is definitely one of the best plants in the game. All right, I think I got all the sizes I want for these Bone Blossoms. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer pets from our other account because pet trading is enabled. Oh my gosh, the best feeling in the world. And essentially, we're gonna go AFK overnight on both accounts, and we're just gonna see how much these are worth in the morning. And then we're gonna stack mutations, use our raccoons, and make loads of money. So I went AFK overnight. And somehow this doesn't have the rainbow mutation. What is my butterfly doing? But look how much these are worth with essentially no mutations. I don't even have like shocked or celestial on them yet. And then don't even get me started on the horned dino shrooms over here. Look how expensive those are. That is ridiculous. And these are like a common plant. This is really easy to pull off. Now, obviously, with more mutations, the Bone Blossom will always win because it has a higher base price. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was straight lying. Essentially, I let these Bone Blossoms get to around 250, 300 billion shekels, which is a lot. However, one of my friends messaged me something that I thought was crazy. He sent me a picture of a horned dino shroom being worth 17 million base price. And obviously, for me trying the method out for a bit and really only getting them to around 10 to 15 million base price, I was like, whoa, how did you do that? And then I realized I forgot to use blood hedgehogs. The entire time I was only using normal hedgehogs. And I was like, man, you know, I might as well just re-record this session. Something cool might happen, but there's no way it'll beat the Bone Blossom. And let me tell you something. It destroyed the Bone Blossom. This genuinely might be the best plant in Grow a Garden history. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm gonna cut to me doing this method, and it is the craziest thing I have done on my entire channel. Those Bone Blossoms pale in comparison to this plant. Like, I don't even know how to put it into words how crazy this plant is. It is 100% gonna get a nerf, so please abuse this if you have this seed. But yeah, let's just get straight into this method. All right, now earlier in the video, I was doing the horned dino shroom method, and I realized you need to use blood hedgehogs for it. So I went ahead and stole a few blood hedgehogs from my friends, and I'm hyped for this method because as you saw, my other garden grew some huge horned dino shrooms, but I know they can be so much larger if I use all of these blood hedgehogs. So we're gonna place this triceratops down, and let's get out our horned dino shroom seeds, just like this. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna run all 6 of them. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just because they're really hard to travel when they get massive. And now we're gonna get our watering cans out, and we're just gonna quickly water all of these. And let's just place all of these down right now. So I'm getting out my watering can, gonna water all of these. And honestly, I think horned dino shrooms are the best for this method because you really don't have to worry about timings, and they can get absolutely huge. Let's do all of this real quick. Oh my gosh, I haven't even put any sprinklers on these. What in the world? I literally was just putting watering cans down. Wait, what? Do watering cans instantly grow these? There's no way. How large is that one? Okay, we're gonna get the magnifying glass out. It's already at 10 mil. Holy cow. We're not even running sprinklers. Okay, wait, this is gonna get ridiculous. I already have a feeling. This is 100% gonna get ridiculous. So let's get our sprinklers out. All right, I'm placing my master down, my godly, my basics, and my advanced sprinklers. So now we're just gonna keep shoveling these until we get some crazy big ones. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one. This one could be large, but we're still gonna get rid of it. I don't think it's gonna be that big. And I think watering cans instantly speed up the growth. I might be like crazy. Oh no, it 100% does. Wow. So I think we just keep running that. Keep spamming watering cans and sprinklers with all of our blood hedgehogs. The question is, do we even need our triceratops then? I think we do. I think we do. All right, but this looks absolutely crazy though, I gotta admit. Ooh, this one looks like it'll be massive. Let's get a magnifying glass on that and see how large that can be. 10 million. Okay, it's somewhat large. What's this one at? 9 million. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of all of these again because we're really looking for like a massive one. Oh my gosh, this one looks like it's gonna be massive. How much would this be worth? 25 million base. That's better than Bone Blossom. Oh my gosh. That's legitimately better than Bone Blossom. There's no way. We have to move this out of the way. Oh my gosh. They're also massive. What in the world? 57 million base. Oh my gosh. That's game breaking. That's literally game breaking. Oh my gosh. What? Yo, wait, there's literally no way. Wait, I'm stunned. I'm actually stunned right now. Oh my gosh. 57 million base? There's no way. I've never seen something that expensive ever. Dude, this is gonna be larger than the map. What? What in the world? Dude, it's literally the entire map. Like, what is happening? Holy cow, that is massive. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, whoa, that is crazy for only a legendary plant. And yeah, I completely agree. But what if I told you that's not even close to the most expensive one we grow? That horned dino shroom is nearly 3 times the price of my best Bone Blossom. And it's not even close to the one we grow later in the video. Let that just sink in for a second. This gets crazy. Wait, but this is ridiculous. I've never seen a plant worth this much ever. What in the world? Can it get crazier? I feel like it could. Yeah, we're gonna keep destroying these and keep placing down our godly sprinklers. This is actually disgusting. What in the world? I'm actually freaking out. Like, I am being 100% serious. I have never seen anything worth this much ever. Like, not with my own 2 eyes. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, there's another massive one growing in right now. 23 million right there. Oh my gosh. How is it that large? Okay, wait, this is genuinely ridiculous. I did not expect the blood hedgehogs to be like that much better. Holy cow. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Look how massive it is. I don't think a method is gonna get better than this ever. Like what is happening? This is absurd. Like, what am I even looking at? How is it this large? This plant will genuinely be worth trillions, just straight up. Now, I went AFK for a bit and just let a few mutations get on this massive mushroom, and I'll just play what happens next. 57 million base price. I mean, that can be worth trillions easily. Like, it's not even a question. How does that even happen? I mean, that is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of stunned. I'm genuinely kind of stunned. Guys, I think I just got a larger one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Where's my favorite tool? Where's my favorite tool? Oh my gosh. Where's my magnifying glass? It's glitching out the game. It's so large, I can't even see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where's my favorite tool? Where's my favorite tool? Where's my favorite tool? Okay, it's favorited. It's favorited. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know how to react. I don't even know how to react. I don't even. What? There's no way. Is this real? Is this a real feature of the game? What? I don't. Oh my god. What? I'm trying so hard to keep this family friendly right now. I know it's just a virtual game, but that literally reaches to the sky. Oh my god, dude. What in the world? No. There's no way. I'm never beating that ever. We broke the game. We literally broke the game. The game is genuinely broken now. I don't know a single fruit in all of Grow a Garden that could beat that. That's like, it's a skyscraper. It's literally a skyscraper. It literally breaks the game. It breaks the game rendering. Like, what is happening? Okay, now I know it's just a virtual growing game, but that is literally the biggest plant I have seen ever. So obviously we're gonna be putting some mutations on it and literally breaking the game, because when you claim it with raccoons, it takes up the entire map. However, we first have to make our entire garden just these two massive plants. That way our raccoons only steal these. Okay, enough freaking out. We need to get to work, because this can literally be worth like upwards of 10 trillion. And if we can make it super expensive, I honestly plan on giving these to you guys, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I can't even lie. Here's what we're gonna do first. All of these bone blossoms, I genuinely feel like I get rid of them. I feel like I shouldn't care about them. They're just bone blossoms. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our favorite tool, and we're gonna get our reclaimer, and we're genuinely gonna get rid of the bone blossoms. Yeah, we're just gonna reclaim this. So now everything in our garden is just these horned dino shrooms. And what we somehow need to do is get this one all by itself. I'm genuinely shocked. So this 23 million one right here, I feel like we get rid of. But as you can see, it's like you literally can't even break the bottom. It's so large that like, I don't even know how you're supposed to do this. And this is where I ran into my first problem. See, while doing this method, I placed down 6 horned dino shroom seeds, and I only wanted to keep 2 of the plants because those were the only ones that are massive. However, the issue is the plants were so large that I couldn't trowel them away in order to reclaim my other horned dino shrooms, meaning I had to do a bit of bug abusing, and you'll see what happens. Because I've done this in other videos where essentially I just get so much stuff down. It takes Grow Garden a really long time to render everything, and that way I have time to grab these horned dino shrooms. So let's see what type of seeds I have. I have 7,000 carrot seeds. I think we're just gonna run carrots, low-key. I'm literally just gonna place trillions of carrots. And I'm wondering if this will make the game lag out enough where I'm gonna be able to trowel everything. Yeah, so essentially what we're doing is our entire goal is to just lag out Grow a Garden. And I think doing all these carrots should help with that. Could be crazy though, but I think this is what we're supposed to do. Ooh, 2 time-lapse guy segments in one video. We're leveling up here, guys. But I really don't have much to say, so just like subscribe and enjoy the music. Now we're gonna join a different server, preferably another private one, because I don't want some random person joining me and stealing my stuff. So we'll join this right here, and we have to instantly get our trowel out. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. We moved one of them. Okay, that's huge. We were able to move one of them. Can we grab this one? No, we can't, because this one is too large. Okay, wait, that's fine though. So now we have this right here. So let's relog again. So now we're gonna go into servers, and I'm gonna join my same server again. And we're gonna try to move both of the big ones into like a corner, just so I can see if there's anything still there. Let's get my trowel out. So let's grab this little dude right here. That is kind of funny, I can't even lie. Let's move him right there. And then let's move this dude, move him right over here. So these two right here we're able to reclaim. So let's reclaim this dude right here, and then this one right here. Oh my gosh, we actually did it. We actually got both plants like separated. So now I think we just move this one right next to this horned dino shroom, place down loads of lightning rods, tanning mirrors, etc, etc. Okay, so we're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna leave and rejoin. This is so cheeky. This should not work, but it does. So here we go. We left, we're rejoining. Hopefully everything's not loaded. If it is, we'll just join a different server. Okay, quick, get our trowel out, and now it should be like right here. We have to instantly move it. Yep, so there's that one. Let's move this dude right there. Boom. Done. Think it worked. Look at that. We were able to move both of them to the corner. Yes, that's great. Oh my gosh, thank God. I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to do that, but we were able to. That's huge. Okay, so now I think we grab all the stuff we need and then we're gonna rejoin the server one more time. Like, this is bug abuse at its finest. This shouldn't work, but it does. So now we go over here and place down our lightning rod, our night staff, our tanning mirror, and our star collar. And that should be good. Now I proceeded to go AFK on 2 accounts. One for raccoons, so I could just get a load of these massive plants. And then obviously on my main account, so I could get a ton of mutations for them. And let me just cut to their final price. It is so hard to take this game seriously when I load in and I see this worth 2.2 trillion and it doesn't even have a lot of mutations on it. And then I look to the side and look how wide this plant is. It is literally the entire map. I didn't even know this was possible. Like, this is ridiculous. It literally goes on forever. Like, look how much space this covers. It is insane. So now if I go on my other account and go in my inventory, look how large these are. Like, this is crazy. Let me see how much this one is worth. 415 billion straight up. And that's not even the largest one. Because if you go through these, look at this. It is so large, the game glitches out. Look how tall it is. I don't even know how, like, how do you in, like, I don't know how to put it into words. It is crazy. Like, if you look up, let me get on my other account. You'll see you'll see how crazy this is. Look at that. I'm just casually holding this on my alt account. Look how tall that is. That has to be a record. No, I mean, someone has probably grown like a more expensive one, but I have never seen a plant this tall in the history of Grow a Garden. And the thing is, look how many I have, and they're worth so much as well. Like this one right here, let's see, it's worth nearly 1 trillion. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why don't you have ones worth 2.2 trillion like this one right here? And you know, I was wondering the same exact thing. And the reason is this fruit is so large that we literally broke the game. It is impossible for raccoons to claim this. And you'll see what I'm saying when I pull out this right here. This is what the raccoons gave me. And you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, well, it probably just sells for the same amount, 2.2 trillion. It doesn't. It only sells for 1 billion. The fruit is so large that the game literally broke. It reset its size when the raccoons claim it. And if you look right here, you can see it still weighs 221 kilograms, which is the same size as all of these massive ones that I have in my inventory. I can just bring this one down here. Look, 221 kilograms. These are essentially the same. It's just the game bugged out and it doesn't know how to calculate the price now. So it's either raccoons are bugged or the horned dino shroom is bugged, or we just grew such a big plant that we literally broke the game. But I plan on honestly giving these away. I have a load of these and I plan on farming even more once the raccoon and whatever this weird bug is gets fixed. I still have a load of these I want to give out. So if you want to get one of these, just leave your username down in the comments or friend this username I'm putting up on the screen right now, just because I'm never joining a public lobby ever again. If this gets stolen, it's over. So just friend that username if you want to get something. I'm going to be trying to give stuff away. And if you somehow made it this far into the video, I don't know, just comment like skyscraper or something, because yeah, this is probably the craziest thing I have ever done in Grow a Garden. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I have no words. Hey, if you liked this video, you'll probably like this one right here, where I essentially go on TikTok and test out all the viral Grow a Garden money making methods. So if you like this video, like and subscribe and watch that one.